Nitro Kid 98 here today. I'm going to be going over something with you real quick, a problem that I had and a very big misconception with the 420 Eclipses and Talons. It's that you have to have a missing link or a fuel cut defender on your map sensor in order to hit boost. Excuse me. That is not true. I am running a 99 ECU and harness, and I have no issues. I'm running no map sensor, I'm running no fuel cut defender, and I have no problems. I originally bought this because I thought that I would have problems. And I did have problems. And the problems I had was with this piece of shit right here. Excuse my language, but that's what it is. It's nothing more than a piece of shit. The problem that I had with the car, and excuse me, I scratched my nose. The problem that I had with the car is at idle, whenever you would come to a stop and let it idle, it would idle for a second and bog, almost shut off. And then it would rev up a little bit, catch itself, idle for a second, bog down, and just repeat that until you took off. But under driving conditions, it drove normal. The problem that concerned me is on the AFR gauge, I was running rich as could be. I mean, I'm around 11 or 12 under cruise. And that's when I was a little concerned, you know. That's pretty high for cruise. Well, I got to looking at it, and I originally thought that I had a leaky injector. Well, I checked all the injectors, all those were fine. There was another sensor I checked, and I can't remember off the top of my head. Well, anyway, come down to it, I looked at this thing, and I was pretty sure this was the problem, but I couldn't quite figure it out. I thought the ball check valve was getting stuck in it. So what I'd do is I'd put my mouth up to it, blow through it. It'd have a nice little decent, very light click, and then I'd be able to blow through it fairly easy. So at that point, I was sitting here thinking, well, if I can open that with just the air pressure of my lungs, I feel sure the vacuum pressure of the car is enough to open it up. Well, put it back on, and it still is doing the same shit. Now, I sprayed brake cleaner in this, cleaned the hell out of it, and even put some acetone in it just to make sure that, you know, that alcohol got some extra stuff out of it. And actually, I ain't gonna lie, it acted right for a little bit, and then it started acting up again. At that moment, I immediately knew that was the only thing that I had changed. So what I did is I pulled out my scan tool, and I looked at my map sensor on it, and I seen that it thought it was under full throttle. It thought that the manifold absolute pressure, which is what the map stands for, it thought that there was no pressure in it, no vacuum at all. And that's what it looks for. It looks for there to be no vacuum, so basically, oh man, the throttle body's fully open, these cylinders are going, we need to give more fuel. Well, when I started looking at that, that's when I realized this thing's getting stuck open. Took this off the car, did just like that with it, ran like a champ, and had no trouble out of it at all. Some models are going to need them, some models ain't, but if you're going to do anything, I would recommend going with a fuel cut defender, because that thing's mechanical. There's too many ways it can fail. If you have any questions about the video, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, ask the questions in the comment section below. I'll definitely get back to you. I'm not bashing all of them. Some of y'all are going to have some success with them, and some of y'all are going to have the same problem. If anybody out there has that on their car and they're having the same problem that I just said and or described, that's probably what you need to do, is take that off. You just kind of look around that territory, get you a scan tool, do your live data feed, and look at your map. Well, anyways, guys, it's Nitro Kid 98.